previously on Mario Kart DS, we weren't doing mission mode because it was a multiplayer video, but previously before that, we were doing mission mode, and this happened a lot, but yeah. So, we did the first 4 levels. Let's go ahead and keep going with this. Now, last time I basically said I wasn't going to try to get a high rank on every level, and then I ended up basically doing that anyway. This time I'll attempt to stand by that. I do have to get a single star or higher on this boss stage, I believe, to unlock level 7, but technically none of the other ones are required. So, let's just see how this goes. As usual. Okay, let's not start with a shitty beginning. As usual, I have no idea what my commentary here is going to amount to. Since I'm not going to be doing, like, post on this one, Okay, yeah, let's actually learn where the turns are, possibly. God. 2 minutes in and I'm already not able to finish sentences. Pretty much what I expected. But no, it's... like, I have the option of either doing post-commentary and answering stupid questions, or I can just attempt to actually talk over the game like a normal person. Because, you know, normal people talk over games to an invisible audience. Or something, I don't know. So I assume the goal here is just to beat the chain chomp. I didn't actually read the description, because that's another thing that I do here, is not read instructions. This is not the normal version of the stage, is it? I don't remember that section being there. Thinking I maybe shouldn't have used all of the mushrooms at the beginning, but whatever. Single star, good enough. Nope, gotta go for triple. Apparently I never got triple on that one anyway. Drive backward, collect 15 coins. If you hit a snowman, you fucking die in real life. Oh my god, Donkey Kong, your face. Alright, I'm curious when the challenge is gonna come in. Apparently right there. You know, the challenge was... don't turn badly. Yeah, seriously, that is... Is that his teeth? Or, yeah, that is... I was like, certainly that's not actually his teeth. That's gotta be, like, the steering wheel in a weird position. No, he actually looks like that. Good god, why does Donkey Kong look terrifying in this? Also, why was that a mission in, like, World 5 that seemed really freaking easy, but okay. So, here I'm just supposed to run over all the boxes as mercilessly as possible, and we already miss. Again, I'm not specifically star chasing, but if I start off really badly, I'd like to try and fix it. Yeah, I feel like that could have been easily avoided if I decided to not drive into the ocean, but that's where my GPS pointed me, so I had to go that way. Immediately starts making strawman arguments against GPS. No, I don't know. Does anyone actually do that, other than, like, Michael Scott? And Carl Pilkington? Good enough. I don't even remember what Carl Pilkington's argument on that was. It's just like, if you're following the GPS, then you're not going to be taking shitty alternate routes that let you find new fancy yogurt shops or something. Missed a speed boost. God, this music. I forgot how bad this music was. GBA music as played on a DS through the Genesis sound font. Now we just gotta get the FM Towns Marty involved somehow, and everything will be just as God intended. What the fuck is this music? So, you know what I don't do often enough? I don't take advantage of the fact that the majority of the people watching these aren't going to see them for 9 months. So I need to make really bad predictions about things and claim that they're, like, topical. And then that way, when people see the video that come out eventually and, like, don't realize that it's an older upload, can be very confused or just call me a dipshit. So I'll just be like, man, remember when everybody thought that Skull Kid was gonna get into Smash Ultimate? Man, they were fucking morons. No, I don't know if I think he's gonna get in or not. I don't feel like he's as, like, safe of a bet as a lot of people on GameFAQs are claiming, but a common consensus seems to be that we've maybe not hit the bottom of the barrel. Like, that might not be the best way to put it, but there are very, very few, like, characters that are well recognized by the general gaming community that aren't already in, that would have any chance of getting in. Because right now the top picks basically are like Dixie Kong, Isaac from Golden Sun, Skull Kid, as I mentioned. There's a lot of ideas for Echo characters like Shadow the Hedgehog, Isabelle. I forget what some of the other ones are. I'd have to, like, stop and think about it. It's like, there's still choices. Honestly, Dixie is probably one of the best picks at this point. And if K. Rool hadn't already been confirmed, I would not be happy with that, but I'm fine with them both getting in. I, of course, still support Banjo. There's a lot of... Okay, hold on. What am I doing here? Is this just drive through the level backwards, or what's the gimmick here? Okay, yeah. So yeah, apparently when K. Rool got in, the Rare employees that were actually involved in his creation had no idea that he was going to be getting in. And there was, like, this Twitter post or something mentioning, like, man, if I had known that this character was going to have any sort of impact whatsoever outside of his original game, I would have spent more than, like, 2 minutes coming up with a name for him, or something like that. And it was just kind of, like, lighthearted jobbing. I don't know if that's a word. It's like, so they weren't informed, and there was this tweet from Grant Kirkhope, who is the director of all the songs in Banjo-Kazooie, and he said that, like, he was never approached for Banjo-Kazooie getting in, and so people are, like, taking that as gospel that they must not be getting in, even though the other thing kind of proves that. Like, there's no reason why he would have to be informed. I don't know. This is, again, going to be interesting to look back in 9 months, because I don't necessarily consider them likely, but I have to say that I have actually gotten my hopes up a lot more than I really should, because they seem to be kind of high up on a lot of people's expected list now, just because of the sheer lack of other good contenders. I don't know, it's weird. Okay, where the hell's the last coin? How did I miss another? Okay, guess let's try this again. Why is there... Yeah, there's, like, most of these are arranged in lines, and then there's a couple that are just sort of hanging around randomly. It's weird. Okay, I think I see what I'm supposed to do here. I basically launch straight, and then, like, take a right and get extra coins, and then, yeah. So, yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's a hard thing to say, because apparently, according to, like, online polls of, like, people who put votes in the Smash ballot back before like Cloud and all them came out. Like Banjo is actually pretty high up on that list. I think like right now, out of the characters that are already either not already confirmed or like haven't been made into assist trophies, they're currently number 2 after Isaac, which I still think it's weird that Isaac is number 1, honestly, but I guess there are it's a very a quiet fan base for Golden Sun. You don't really hear about them very often, and the series is had 3 games, and the last one was on the original DS, I think. So it's pretty much a dead series, and nobody ever really seems to acknowledge it, but I don't know. Yeah, so Banjo is number 2 on that list, but this is not coming off of the actual like ballot data, because nobody but Nintendo knows what the actual votes for. It was probably a bunch of like Shrek, SpongeBob, Mario in his sports outfit, Goomba wearing a wedding dress type bullshit. I don't know what that last option was, but it's like, I guess this is just the people that voted and also happen to frequent forums. So it's probably not a very accurate depiction, but going off of that, they're a popular choice, and so that's just basically up to the development team at this point if they want to bother getting the rights for a character that is owned by a rival gaming company that has history with Nintendo, but the fan base is relatively like older at this point, and I don't know. Relatively older at this point. That was a good word. It wasn't even a word. That was a sentence. What the hell am I even saying? Or no, was it a sentence or was it a clause? I need to watch the Santa Claus 3 every day for 2 months in order to learn. I don't know. I think there's enough piranha plants here. I will have to admit, though, my personal stakes in like what characters become playable is more just like fair representation than me actually wanting to play as any given character. It's like there's so many to pick from now at this point anyway that I can't be like, man, this game's gonna be fucking trash if Banjo doesn't get in. He's the only character that would represent my true feelings. Like, item boxes, please. Do they exist? There we go. I'm probably gonna do this boss fight a second time to get a better run at it, but I'll at least continue with this run to see how it goes, I guess. No! Oh yeah, they always... Why did he go invisible? Unusual. I didn't think that was in his repertoire. Repertoire is a weird word. Also, he just kind of fucking died back there. I mean, that's fine for single star. I guess that's whatever. Okay, so heading into level 6. We now have overly dramatic music for some reason. Drive backward across the spinning bridge. What level has a spinning bridge? Is this the airship stage? Yeah, I think so. Bowser, of course, looking beautiful from the front. Speaking of Banjo, now let's repurpose this thing, but make it as fast as the spinning thing in Grunty Industries. That would make it quite a bit harder. Was there really that much room for improvement there? I mean, yeah, I kind of almost fell off a couple times, but still. Get stars and run over 15 rocky wrenches. I think I remember this one, actually. I remember it being kind of annoying. Because you have to basically learn where they're going to pop out if you want to get a good score, which thankfully right now I don't really need to worry about that much. Oh, good. And when I get to World 7, I'm going to be freaking insufferable because it's going to be presumably the hardest levels, and it's going to be ones that I've never done before, and I'm not going to want to move on unless I get at least a single star ranking on all of them. So we're going to probably be here for at least 75 minutes. Really? That was worth 3 stars? I remember that one being really hard. That's weird. Collect all 30 coins. Ribbity, ribbity, wubsy. So wait, why are we driving in a straight line into the... Oh, there was a mushroom there. Okay. This is good music. Fuck. And I've got to say, I remember a time when I didn't constantly swear. And I wish I hadn't gotten into such a bad habit, because it's not good to make your entire vocabulary just shit, fuck, etc. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, shucky darns, I missed a coin. But, I don't know, it is kind of annoying. Also, that was a good way to end that. I'm gonna say 2 star. 1, okay, whatever. Not worth redoing. Shucky Jarns. That's what it is now. Destroy all 3 energy balls. Ooh. This one looks like it could be fairly irritating. What did he say? Rigatoni? So this is a weird game to bring this up in, but like back in the old days of like the early like Mario cartoon and stuff, like it was said that Mario was like specifically from Brooklyn and like went through a magic pipe and entered the Mushroom Kingdom or something. That's not the case anymore, right? Like he specifically said like now he's always been in the Mushroom Kingdom. So do they have like there's not that many humans. It's like the Mario Brothers, and then like the princesses, and then you have like Il Piantissimo, and then of course there's the people from the Metro Kingdom. So also this is real good right here. I'm liking this. Screw it, I'll just keep going. If I get lower than a star, I'm going to restart. Actually, I know for a fact I'm going to get lower than a star. Screw this. I guess what I was going to say is, like, why the Italian accent if he's not Italian? Obviously, I'm looking too hard into something that doesn't need to be, but whatever. That's another bad habit I have, besides just swearing too much, is I say something, and then I end it with, like... And then that's it. It's like, I'll just kind of, like, trail off, or I'll make a point, and I'll be like, but... And then I don't provide any sort of, like, counter-argument. I just kind of trail off. Mainly because I'm not committed enough to my original statement to, like, stick with it. But I don't offer any kind of alternative. I don't know, it's a little stupid. And now I'm like over-analyzing my speech patterns as I'm talking and realizing that I'm guilty of doing these things during the explanation that I'm doing them. Come on. box. No! God damn it. Everything is brown. Everything is brown. You gonna drop down here or something? God, I have no idea what the patterns of these boxes are. Good. I kind of hate this stage. I'm pretty much exclusively going off of the map on the bottom, which I know in the YouTube video is, like, kind of scrunched down into the corner. So it's like I have at least a bit of warning when one is nearby. But, yeah, I didn't exactly do so well here. Now, if that was the last one, that would have been pretty cool, but it was not. Shucky Jarns. No. Suddenly game turns off now. That's just going to be a running gag now. I'm glad that fixing this system was not really a hassle. That could have been an unfortunate turn of events. Starring Jim Carrey. And not starring whoever the guy is in the Netflix series. Neil Patrick Harris. I think that's his name. I don't ever remember actors' names or even celebrities' names for that person, or for that matter, so I said that and I'm like, oh wait, shit, is he the scientist dude? And I'm like, okay, no, that's Neil deGrasse Tyson. Okay. I'm in the clear. I might be correct on this one. I might not be randomly naming people in completely the wrong, like, line of profession. Oh yeah, you know, my favorite actor's Stephen Hawking. Except he actually has done acting in cartoons and stuff, so shut up. I mean, if it can be called acting, if it's a digitized voice. Like, he's still providing the voice, but I don't know if acting's the right term. How did I get on this subject? Why am I talking about Stephen Hawking doing the voice for Futurama? I also can mention that the new Matt Groening show, what is it, Disenchanted? I don't actually know if it's out or if people have just kind of like seen previews of it, but I am hearing from various posts that it's not very good. I haven't seen it for myself, so I can't judge. But I didn't have like amazing high hopes for it. Oh shit, that would have been perfect. I'll still probably want to check it out. I liked my overly loud burp, it was pretty good. At least I know I'm not the only one who does that, because I've recently been watching stuff from Digby the Goat. His videos are such a fucking train wreck. I was a fan of his original character Nigby, except he's more like 3/5 of a character. Joke steal, says nothing original. Okay, turn. There's the last one. Let's get it. Let's not spend a freaking half hour. Let's go. Oh my god, no! I'm so fucking bad at this. Please. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I could have had this if I didn't play like absolute trash. And it's because I'm looking at the bottom... Oh. Okay. It's because I'm looking at the bottom map too much. Good god. What was my high score on that one? Really? I got a triple star on that? How? How did I ever accomplish that? If I gave a shit, I would try it again, because that was a horrible showing, but we're gonna move on. .com. And off the level. Okay, maybe not quite, but almost. Also, just randomly messing with the volume slider. Comedy at its finest. Smile, laugh, and cry at this comedy gold. guessing I probably needed to save at least one of those mushrooms. Or not, okay. Yeah. Turn better, thank you. Quickly now, I say as I drive very slowly through the cloud shit. Good enough. "14 turbo boosts." Well, it's on the stage with at least 14 curves on it, so it seems reasonable. A real pro player would have done all 14 by now. Because snaking. I like that sign that said turn left, that was good. It was a reference to Doctor Who, obviously. Except that level was, or that episode was obviously racist because it showed a person of color getting the, like, being sneaky towards a white person. Never gonna get over that. Like, not that, like, that's an actual thing that I believe. Just, that was, like, the review that I read of it. Like, the person of color. Like, who the f... Anyway. Collect all 40 energy balls. I immediately see this level going well. Oh. Even better, okay. So if a plastic stick goes a few feet above my head, I lose my coins. Good to know. Okay, can we go a little slower? Oh my god. I don't know what direction I was meant to go there. Make this work. Wait for this thing to pass. Now we're cooking with gas. Whatever that means. And probably lost all chances of having a good route in this, and now we're just kind of going around collecting random garbage, but whatever works. No. No longer QPU aligned. And I was gonna try to get through this without any jokes about, like, TikTok clock, up warp $1,000 bounty, or the weird, like, squash cancel trick that's apparently being looked at. But, here we are. I've already made those references. And now there is no hope for the rest of mankind. Oh shit. No! Please. Not the metal stick, or plastic sticks. They might be made out of mold, I can't touch them. Fuck off! I did not even touch that thing. God, this is gonna be... If I get anything higher than, like, a D... Oh, everything is sad. Stupid level, and I hate it, and it's for stupid people. Despite TikTok Clock being my favorite stage in Mario Kart 8, this particular challenge mode stage can go to hell. Except now I'm kind of getting a good run of it. Oh no! And we've resumed our collecting random stuff wherever I happen to be method. Turn better, please. Okay, fine. I guess we're not getting that one. That one's just out of the question. Turn better. Please don't hit the speed boost. Oh shit. Toucan! Okay. Where is it? Here we go. I'm gonna say A or B. Okay. Here's just finish the race before insert random character. So basically there's no gimmick, it's just a race. Oh, except we're going through the level backwards. And I'm playing as a heavyweight, which I never care for. But, there we go. Ah, shit. Why are there barriers? I was not looking at the map. I did not expect barriers. Turn better. Go. Okay. And how much of the level is left? Is this it? Okay. I'm gonna say single star. God damn it. Exact opposite of last time. Okay, whatever. So, use motion boost to hit Chief Chili and knock him off the stage 3 times. Okay. That was the, I don't know what that was. That was just a jump scare, but it was stupid. Oh. I see, we're off to a good start. Can we not have ridiculous recoil? What was that noise? That was weird. Why is this not refilling my items? Go. Go better. Reminder that I do have to actually get a star ranking on this to unlock the next set of levels. Okay, and... yeah, I'm not a fan of this one. I think I might realize why I stopped playing. Like, I have to just kind of get around him, but it's... okay, there we go. Not the easiest thing. How did I miss that? Oh. This was not what I expected. Okay, here. Come to the edge. Come to the edge. And rotate extremely goddamn slowly, because that's what we do in this game. No! No. I'm not going to restart either, because there's no point. Come on, he's close to the edge. You asshole! Yeah, this one's actually kind of hard. I did try to actually get out of the way of that one, for the record. Okay, go. And again. Yeah, I think I need to just not try to do that. I need to actually lure him to the edge and then manage to turn around quickly. Okay, come over here. Buddy. Yo. Okay, turning. Turning. Turning doesn't exist. Turning absolutely does not exist. I don't know how you're supposed to turn that quickly. Like... because to hit him, you have to be really close to the edge already. Because if you try to hit him from far away, you get so much recoil that it doesn't really amount to anything. So here, let's try to... yo. Over here. Okay, and now again. And we're turning, and we're turning, and we're good? Okay. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't even know that could happen. And a mushroom in the middle of the level, why not? My favor. Turning, turning, turning. And we're... oh, fuck off. I didn't realize he was already in the water. Well, in terms of speed, I'm not doing so bad. The problem here is he tends to jump over my rams in this stage. Oh. Okay. That was a fucking bee? Excuse me. Oh, and apparently credits. Was it a bee because I got hit twice? Because I thought I did that really fast. Oh, these are slow credits. Can they be skipped? I actually don't think they can be. Oh, man. Well, I guess we're waiting through some credits, so... I don't know what I'm trying to do. I wasn't prepared for such an eventuality, so... I don't know what I'm gonna fill the time with. I've already gone on an unnecessary ramble. Coach G's hair is pretty funny looking. No, I beat Pokemon Shuffle not long ago. I assume I'm going to probably mention that in an upcoming Crystal video. When I say I beat it, I mean I caught the last Pokemon that I needed. There's still a few things I wanted to accomplish in it. Here's DK and his terrifying teeth. Except just can't really see him. Okay, let me think. I thought that said Scoot Burns. I guess it makes sense for there to be credits here, I just wasn't expecting it. Except, no, it would make more sense for there to be credits after the final level in World 7, but sure, why not? Oh yeah, Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, that was a thing once. So I forget, is it possible to actually, like, connect to fan servers? Like, I thought that was a thing. Like, the weird GTS spoofing thing that you could do in Gen 4 and 5, where basically you change your, like, settings and it recognizes a different thing. I don't know how that works. I think there's, like, a way to do that, but there is not really a very large community of it. But I could also just be totally wrong. All EAD. That was not the greatest credit song, I've got to say. Alright, so now time to go back and do the level again, because apparently I wasn't good enough. That was a nice little interruption there. Okay, so we don't want to get squashed, we don't want to fall in the water, we don't want to nibble on bees. Yeah, that last one probably goes without saying, but you never know. There might be some people who nibble on bees. Probably Vinny. Is that not good enough for you? No? I kind of hate this boss fight. I'm gonna restart. That already took too long. If it takes longer than 10 seconds, then you are a shit player, and you don't deserve to be a human being anymore. Okay, come over here. Come over here, please. And again. Alright. We're still turning! Damn it. I really need to be able to figure out when he's in the water. You'd think that it would be a simple thing. Just look if he's in the water. But it's, like, actually surprisingly hard to tell. Over here. Turning. Yep, that was death. I'm assuming that the reason I got a low rank last time was not due to the time, but due to me taking damage, so I'm trying my best to not let that happen here. And he's not in. How about now? Okay. Let me get a set of mushrooms. Try this again. Fuck off. I have nothing good to say about this level. It's just kind of generally obnoxious. It's such a weird choice for, like, a final boss. Except, again, it's not actually the final boss because there's another world after this, but that world's a secret. We don't talk about that one. Okay, so get his attention, come over here, don't get rammed, and we turn, and we go in. Okay, now we just gotta do that again and hope he doesn't jump over me, and everything will be gravy. Dude, come over here. And again. And again. And we're turning, and we're good? Okay. That had to have been good enough. Still not a triple star, but good enough to unlock the new world. Oh boy, am I excited. 6 power slides in 1 lap. That doesn't sound like that should be that hard, but I'm sure I'll be pleasantly annoyed. I don't know how long this level is, actually, so I might have to get him in quickly. Plus, like I said, I am hoping to get at least a star on all these. I don't need to, because I'm not trying to actually unlock anything, but it would be nice. God. Okay, here's another one. And, nope, that one didn't count. Fuck. I was doing not well, but at least moderately, competently okay-ish. I like how I skipped the speed boost there. That was definitely what I meant to do. Also, this reminds me of the list of unconfirmed returning stages for Smash Ultimate. 3DS Rainbow Road is on there for some reason. I don't know why. Like, pretty much every other stage that's on the list is either like a vertical scroller, which are generally considered to not be very good and might not work well with the like stage switching mechanic, or they're kind of redundant with other ones we have, like Sector Z being really similar to Corneria and that kind of thing. But Pac-Maze and Rainbow Road are the only ones missing from 3DS, and both of those should have returned. I don't know why they didn't. That was only an A. I did miss a bunch of speed boosts at the beginning, that's probably why. Tell you what, I'll try this a couple more times. If I don't get it, then I'm not going to worry too much. It's not a massively important thing. There, I got like some of the speed boosts. That might have been good enough, I don't know. I don't really need to get that many turbos at the beginning, because the level is long enough for me to fit in some more later on. Oh god, that was almost really bad. I don't think I'm gonna do any better on this attempt, honestly. I'm hitting a lot of walls and just generally kind of doing a bad job. Maybe, though? Nah. Okay, let's just move on. I don't want to be here forever. It's disappointing, because... See, that's why I hate rankings in games like this. Like, why can't I just be satisfied that I beat a level? Like, when you have stuff like that, it just makes me feel like I'm a shitty gamer. Because it's like, oh, I did it, I mean... to look at it fairly, I tried the level, what, 3 times? It's not like I was there for hours and couldn't do it. But it's like I put in what I felt was a reasonable effort, and it's like, oh, you got the 4th highest ranking. Like, oh, thanks. I'm so glad that I tried. Like, how freaking perfect do they expect you to be? And yes, I didn't do that good of a job, I admit that, but still. Thank you for drifting when I asked you to. Why am I playing Mario Kart again? I freaking hate this series. No, I don't hate it. It does bring out the worst in me, though. Thank you. Yeah, it's like with that Chill Bully stage. Like, I got through the whole thing without getting damaged. I cleared it in less than a minute when the game gives me a maximum of 5 minutes. What? Pardon me? Okay. Why was there just another route that I had to take? And it's like, if you want to take this route, oh, screw you. There's nothing over there. There was a gap between the barriers. I logically thought I could have driven between them, but apparently not. Kip outrode Goo on his bike, and Goo was never able to pass him. Fettuccine! Yeah, I don't know what he's actually saying there. Fettuccine is not a good enough guess for me, though. Alright, I'm gonna say, because I did a reasonable good job there, that was a B. See? I would have not expected a star on that one. Can we try the Rainbow Road one again? like, really, what was wrong with my Rainbow Road attempt? Okay, I'm going to aim for all the speed boosts at the beginning. I'm not going to worry about drifting as much, because there's enough time later on to fit those in. So let's get... I think I missed that one. I should probably get at least 1 during this spiral section. But yeah, it's like... This kind of shit is why... It's not the only reason why, but it's definitely a reason why I'll probably never want to play any 3D Sonic games. And if the Sonic Advance series or any of the ones like that also do it, then screw those two. Like, anything with this ranking system just makes me feel like shit. If I can't get the highest rank on something, then I feel like I haven't 100%ed it, and I shouldn't have to be like a speedrunner to accomplish that. From what I've heard of the Donkey Kong Country Returns, like, time trial stuff, those are really frickin' tight also with their speed requirements, and Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Okay. That was like 2 seconds faster than my last attempt. And apparently that was good enough to get an extra 2 stars. I don't even begin to understand how this game works. Okay. Like 2 laps. What is it? Gonna be Baby Park, 10 seconds? Tick-tock clock. Okay, then. Nothing like giving me a heavyweight. My favorite. Were those 3 mushrooms guaranteed? Yeah, okay, so I need to learn where to space these out. Because right there, that was not a good economic use of them. And that was just generally bad, but as we've seen in this game, there is no such thing as consistency, so dodge all the item boxes, thank you. So this horrible performance probably got me 3 stars. Oh wait, there's 2 labs, I forgot. No, I'm just getting used to the level. So I'm not sure the best way to handle these gears, because you're supposed to alternate... Oh! Like, you're supposed to alternate clockwise and counterclockwise because they spin different ways, and you want to go whichever way it's going, but with the mushrooms, I might not want to do that. I'm not really sure. This is my new brand of LPs, the kind where I don't talk during them, other than me bitching about the game. So basically no different from most of my LPs. No. Well, I'm trying a level for the first time, and I'm not immediately perfect at it. What the fuck is this charge? I tried to say trash and garbage, and it came out as charge. Not even sure how you would spell that. But we need to add that one to my list of stupid words and statements, along with Partario gland and or Partario beckoning. Partario gland. Okay. See, I would say that was a decent lap. Obviously not perfect. People who have practiced this game would be able to frickin' do, like, massively better than that, but I was pretty happy with that. So that means that I'm gonna get a D. Gear, which way you want to turn? Alright. Oh no! Well, that cost me the entire race. Probably. Can that at least be 1 star? Okay. I'm happy with that for now. Use shells to... Oh god. Oh god, this doesn't sound like a pleasant activity at all. There's quite a few of these assholes, aren't there? I mean, it did say there were 30, so I shouldn't be surprised that there's 30, but let's slowly turn around, miss our point-blank targets. At least I'm hitting some, even if it's not the ones I'm originally aiming for. Why are they not shooting straight ahead of me? Did the shells not do that in this game? I don't know why I'm asking, because I'm obviously seeing for myself that they don't. Whatever. Judging from the, run over all the rocky wrenches with a star mission, where I did really bad and still got 3 stars. They might have some leniency in this one. I can hope. Probably not as much leniency as I need, but this was only my first attempt. What the fuck? What is this game? I'll take it, but I don't think I deserved it. Alright. As soon as I saw collect 20 coins, I had this immediate fear, like, oh god, it's gonna be coins moving across, like, the frickin' multiplayer track, like in the one where I had to get all the item boxes, but no, this I can probably handle. Maybe. Shit, did I get that one? I think I missed that one anyway. I was trying to close the DS there as a running gag, but my thumb was in the way, I could not. Am I the only one who can't play a game with a D-pad with, like, the tip of my thumb? I always have to use kind of like the knuckle. Because it does actually kind of hurt after a while. But it's the only way I can play. If I try to use the actual, like, pad of it, it doesn't work. I can't do that. I don't know why. Okay. I think I'm good. Timing. There is none. Alright, how'd I do? Good enough. But these are just in a circle. And yes, I'm obviously aware that I didn't. So this is just basically do a circle a few times. Oh god, you have like 10 seconds. Sorry, 11 seconds, my bad. Oh man, this is weird. Oh lord. I don't know if I can just keep a consistent drift going. I'll try. I feel like that curve of it isn't going to line up correctly. No, it's not. I have to, like, drift after every one or every second one, I think. Go. Yeah, I can't hit, like, any of these. Oof. This is not the kind of level I would have expected to struggle with so much. Again, I say after trying it, like, 3 whole times. How millennials are killing the gaming industry. I like my remaining time of 666 milliseconds. I'm happy with 1 star. I kind of want to try it again, though. I'm curious what the cutoff points for the different ranks are in this one, given that there was less than... There was literally 2/3 of a second worth of leeway that I could have done better there. Wait, no, there wasn't. What am I saying? Okay, there was 2/3 of a second where I could have done worse. Let's just say that. So, if I clear this with the lowest possible amount of time remaining, would it have been a single star? Or would there actually have been the letter rankings in there? How in the hell was that 2? How could I have done that better? Whatever. I'd actually like to rewatch that now to see, like... Maybe I could have gotten a mini turbo in there somewhere, but I feel like I did that about as fast as I possibly could. Okay, drive backward, collect coins, don't hit the fire. Sounds like good life advice, and once again looking at Bowser's stupid face. Oh, what is this? Who put all these boxes here? I bet it was frickin' Jones from accounting. I hate that guy. Nothing like putting the obstacles only at the very end. Okay, B. Nope, double star. Have I ever guessed one of these correctly? Please say they're stationary. Okay, I'm gonna guess they are. It's on one of my least favorite tracks. Excuse me? I didn't think I was holding the gas that early. Yeah, it's on one of my least favorite tracks, but as long as they're stationary, this might not be so bad. I can at least look at the mini-map to, like, see which ones are the real ones. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, there's just one over here. Good to know. And all of those are fake. I'm glad the mini-map is helpful here. Can't imagine what this would have been like without it. Single star. Oh my god, I actually called it. Alert the authorities. And apparently Wiggler is the true final boss. Let the fanfics... Oh my god, the pixels on the bottom screen. No, let the fanfics commence. Wiggler is the true enemy in the Mario universe. At least when it comes to racing. Well, I mean, it's frickin' murdering these people on the road, so... Apparently... God, I'm getting Diddy Kong Racing flashbacks. Just the fact that it's, like, transparent when it's right behind me like that. It looks like the Dragon Race. Or the, Oh, this is actually a 3-lap race. I didn't even realize that. Stupid walrus. I hate that guy. I mean, the worst one of the bosses in Diddy Kong Racing is, like, uncontestably the octopus. But that one you get ahead of so rarely that you never get a chance to have the, like, transparent, oppressive head showing up behind you. Can I get another item box, please? Oh my god. This is, probably not gonna end so well. Take it easy! I didn't realize that was a shortcut. Unless it isn't. See, I'm thinking me getting hit by him even once is, basically a no-go here. So, is this a shortcut? Not really. Maybe a little bit. It didn't end so well for me there, though. And for the record, I am seeing that item box that pops out of the truck at the beginning. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. You still get, like, knockback from him. I needed that item box, probably. I should probably look at the bottom screen here, because I'm not seeing where all the item boxes are. I'm gonna try to get this one. Yeah. No? Alright. Could I have gotten that? Apparently I could have. So it looks like certain trucks always have items under them. I'm not sure which ones. Apparently that was one of them, though. And I missed another item box, which is probably not a good thing. He's coming for me. Douchebag. Yeah, this is very Diddy Kong Racing-esque. Oh, I forgot about that thing. Just the idea of racing a giant asshole that is actually faster than you, and you have to be, like, perfect with collecting all the items or hitting all the speed boosts or whatever the case may be. Don't know if I can afford missing any item boxes. Immediately misses an item box. They come up too quickly, and looking at the bottom screen doesn't help because it doesn't actually give me much more viewability than the top does. How am I sometimes getting that and sometimes not? Are there, like, different levels to the start of race boost that you can get? I feel like the truck is starting farther and farther away, too. I'm so confused. How was I able to get that before? What the hell? Maybe I shouldn't bother, but I want to know why I was able to get it sometimes and not others. I'm trying slightly different timings on this. I'm gonna do it a little early this time. Okay, looks like earlier is better. Apparently you want to actually start holding A before the number 2 even starts fading out. Okay, the next one is on the left side of the road. Except that wasn't even a star, it was just a mushroom. Okay, where's the next box? I kind of need one. He's coming up behind me. Activate quickly, alright. Where's the next one? I don't want to risk turbo boosting because then I can't really see as well. There's one. Alright, do we have another box coming up? Yes, we do. Hit the taxi, hit the bus. Fuck everybody on the road, their lives don't matter. Wow, just like a insert car that I don't like, driver. Alright. Doing okay so far. Just have to make sure I can keep it going. I don't even care if I don't get star here. Although I feel like I did pretty well. Okay. So that should be everything, right? And we get credits again. Are they skippable this time? Yes, they are. Alright. So I do believe that was mission mode, and I should have at least a single star on every level there. Yep, 6 and 7 are my lowest, and I didn't get all of them on camera, but I put in a reasonable effort without starting each stage 14 million times, so I'm kind of happy with that. And this actually went on a little bit longer than I expected to, but we are done here. Next time I'm going to be going through the last 4 Cups and Grand Prix, and then I guess next month we'll be doing Mario Kart Wii, which I will probably have nothing to say about, but it will be slightly more enjoyable than this one because I'll actually be able to do multiplayer in it.